may seem an odd choice because the poem I'm about to read is actually not about resistance as such, but about resistance to the idea of war and to the glorification of war that had taken place in previous years. It's one of the great anti-war poems of all time, probably the greatest anti-war poem in the English language. It's Dulce et Decorum Est by Wilfred Owen, written during the First World War, in which the poet was killed. It talks about the harsh reality of what has been sold to the world as glorious. Dulce and decorum means sweet and proper in Latin, and fighting was considered to be sweet and proper in the old days, until, of course, he saw the reality of it. Here's the poem. Bent double like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots but limped on bloodshod. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of gas shells dropping softly behind. Gas, gas, quick boys, an ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time, but someone still was yelling out and stumbling and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea I saw him drowning. In all my dreams before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his hanging face like a devil's sick of sin, if you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs, bitter as the cud of vile, incurable sores on innocent tongues, my friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory the old lie, dulce e decorum est, pro patria mori. And the old lie is, it is sweet and proper to die for one's country. That's what the Latin tag means. Wilfred Owen, Dulce et Decorum Est.